Excuse me, y'all. Just coming off the pay-per-view Forbidden Snore! Man, all you AEW fans, enter the chat! Y'all told me, man, this is gonna be a banger pay-per-view. This is gonna be monumental. This is gonna be epic. What I just watched was the epitome of mid. You had some good moments, you had some very predictable moments, and you had some cringe moments. At least with SummerSlam, we had Brock Lesnar coming out. At least with SummerSlam, you had Seth Rollins, the Money in the Bank cash in. You had Punk having a moment. The only moment at Forbidden Snore was Darby Allin getting a fork put through his ear. Who the hell wants to watch that crap after paying $50 that I don't have? Tony Khan really needs to watch it, because that same fork that went into Darby Allin's ear could be going into AEW if something don't switch immediately. I know a lot of the AEW fans want you to think that the product is the best that it's ever been. My ass! If you think AEW is better now than when Cody Rhodes and CM Punk was in, you have to be as delusional as Tony Khan. On top of that, AEW is losing two of their top stars, Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. I'm not sure what's going on with Swerve Strickland. Y'all let me know in the comments, but I'm hearing he was written off TV. That's why he lost to Okada. Then he got the chair slammed on his knee. But with Will Ospreay, I know he has a neck injury. I know if he comes back, we won't see the same Will Ospreay we've seen all these years. People go in that neck injury and don't leave out. Seriously. So this was a go-home moment. It should have been more of like a celebratory moment for Will Ospreay. It should have been like a celebration. He's in London. But instead, he got written off. But cool. I'm cool with that. I just think everything in Forbidden Door was pretty predictable. I feel like I didn't get a banger match until the end. Literally the end of the show, the last match. If you don't count the steel cage match, because it was unsanctioned, the last match of the show, that's when we got a real banger match. I had an argument the other day with an AEW fan. He's like, man, you hate AEW, man. You always shitting on it. I'm like, how? I'm always putting AEW over. I'm always coming out my pocket to support AEW. I'm always online seeing shit. Then going like this, ignoring it, acting like I can't see, you know, spots like this. Oh! Bro, I'm telling you right now, Tony Khan needs to get it together ASAP. This ad is brought to you by PAAAULL. Shout out to everybody who hit me up, tapped in, got their early Paula Vet t-shirts, but now we got the website, BobbyMonsoon.com. You can hit the website up, get your t-shirt, but act fast. It's a limited stock only, BobbyMonsoon.com. I salute the fans for the support. Thank you. Without it, we'll be something like TKO, $3 billion in debt. Forbidden Door started off on fire, man. The London crowd, they were on fire. Adam Copeland, he comes out, the whole crowd is singing it. They're screaming to the top of their lungs. Man, the Lord! Yo, I love that intro from Adam Copeland, man. But him, Christian Cage come out. Christian Cage, he got the new Titantron. He got Father. He took Father off, put Asshole on there. I thought that was a good touch. Then you got Kill Switch and Nick Sabian coming out. This was a cool, solid match, you know what I mean? Of course, Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, they go over. And Adam Copeland, he's trying to hug Christian. Christian like, nah, come on, man. But it was good to see. We didn't see Edge and Christian, for you WWE people. We didn't see these two people in the ring for well over 10 years. I think it's like 13, 14 years or something like that. So it was a good moment to see everybody come together and have a good vibe. It was a great time. It was a great match, a great moment to start off Forbidden Door. I'm like, all right, bet. We starting off on a good note. My energy there. I'm hyped, man. Let's go. Now in the next match, we got a four-way for the TBS Championship match. We got Alex Windsor, Bozilla, Persephone, and Mercedes Moné. And of course, you got Mercedes Moné going over again. Nobody actually thought she was gonna lose or she had any type of threat of having the TBS title took at Forbidden Door. But man, I'm just sick of Mercedes Moné and the booking, the winning, the Hulk Hogan. Like, come on, bro. She has 289,000 belts. Thank God she didn't win at All In. I was there. I was so happy when Toni Storm went over at All In. But man, it seems like Tony Khan is back there. Mercedes Moné. Yo, I wish, let me know in the comments, if I'm booking Mercedes Moné after All In, I got Mercedes Moné losing the rest of 2025, losing all her belts, being stripped of everything. Then have to fight her way back. But this whole winning, and let me guess what's next, Tony Khan. You are gonna book Mercedes Moné for Toni Storm for the rematch, just for her to go over and be the women with all the belts. Like, the booking is just not there for me. I'm sorry. After that, you got Kyle Fletcher going over Hiromu Takahashi. When I seen this match, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't excited for it, but man, I was surprised. This was actually a solid match. Hiromu Takahashi, I never heard of him like that, but I'm a fan, man. He made me a fan tonight. Kyle Fletcher, I've been a fan of Kyle Fletcher, the proto star. He is the future. He reminds me of a young Randy Orton. But he comes out, and of course he goes over, but not without a grave effort from Hiromu Takahashi. So shout out to him. This was a solid match. It was predictable. But it was still a solid match. So Kyle Fletcher, he retains the TNT Championship. Now, where does Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher go from here? Who do you want to see Kyle Fletcher feud with in the TNT Championship? Now we got Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland out the picture. Somebody needs to step up. And Kyle Fletcher is one of them stars on that list that needs to step up, that needs to get on a level. When you're mentioning MJF, Adam Page, when you're mentioning Copeland, we need to start putting Kyle Fletcher in them type of matches, in that type of spotlight. So I want to see a lot more from Kyle Fletcher moving forward. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Next, you got a match I was definitely looking forward to. Brodito, the Hurt Syndicate, FTR, triple threat, tag team match. Then you got Brodito going over. I like this team, man. I really like this team. Even though they only been together for, I don't even know if it's been a few months now. They only had like a handful of matches together. But I like this team. I like how they work. They're the new tag team champions. I like that decision. I thought the Hurt Syndicate would definitely be retaining because I thought they was going to do the program with the Hurt Syndicate versus Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. I thought that would have been crazy booking. But it seems like Tony Khan is going in a different direction. Let me know in the comments if you heard about the situation. There's a situation going on with MVP and the Hurt Syndicate. Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, they didn't want to drop the titles from what I'm hearing, so that's why Ricochet and the Gates of Agony, that's why they came out, and that's why they interfered with the match.
Nobody likes a kiss ass.
Who's the kiss ass now?
Next, you got Swerve Strickland versus Okada for the AEW Unified Championship. And of course, Okada goes over. Let me know if I'm bugging, but since Okada got the AEW, for me, I haven't seen not one match where I'm like, oh man, I see what the hype's about. I get it. He was the man in New Japan. I get it. He's booked strongly in AEW. The Don Callis family. I get it. I just don't see what the hype is about. Outside of you doing this and saying, you bitch! Is he going to be the guy that take the bull by the horns? Why Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland go to get back to their road of recovery? I don't know. I don't think so. After the match, Okada, he takes Swerve Strickland knee, put it in between the steps in the ring post, hit him with the steel chair. Now you got Wardlow, a part of Don Callis family, and good NFL season is back because the Don Callis family look like they could be a football team. You got everybody in this faction: Okada, Kyle Fletcher, even your boy Bobby Monsoon. After that, you got Toni Storm and Athena. Another solid match, but another predictable outcome. We kind of knew Athena wasn't going to go over Toni Storm. Some people did think Athena actually had a shot. I didn't think she did. You're Ring of Honor champion, great, but AEW Women's Championship, beating Toni Storm, probably one of the best women on either company. If Mercedes Moné couldn't have beat Toni Storm, I definitely knew Athena wasn't beating her. After that, you got MJF and Hangman Page. Y'all heard me when I criticized Tony Khan. I just didn't understand why did he take the contract stipulation out of this main event. Like, it meant so much more. But these brothers cook, man. I'm not gonna lie. This was the match of the night. It's not even close. We got blood. We got everything. We got cheating. You know what I mean? Hangman puts MJF through the table. But from my understanding, in New Japan Pro Wrestling or in AEW, whatever, the table is not looked at as a weapon. It's looked at like getting thrown through the steel stairs. Shout out to everybody who clarified that for me. But yeah, man, they had a good match. And it didn't even matter. The ref was blindsided or whatever. He was distracted. Hangman Page hits MJF with the contract. Hit him with a buckshot. Boom! Hit him with another buckshot. 1, 2, 3. Hangman Page retains the title. We all knew this was going to happen. The second we knew MJF wasn't going to put the contract on the line. But neither here nor there. Great match. Solid match. A lot of history between Hangman Page and MJF. So I'm interested to see where it goes from there. Then last but not least, you got the steel cage match. Unsanctioned. This was basically like a Hell in a Cell. Bunch of crazy stuff happening. It was cool, man. It had the cringe moment where Moxley was putting the fork through Darby Allin's ear. And I don't care what nobody say. This isn't wrestling to me, bro. Putting forks through people's ears, and it's just like at a certain point it just begins too much. Then you got the spot. We thought the Young Bucks, they had tacks, but they had a bag of gummy bears, which was cute. Everything they're doing with the Young Bucks is cute. I kind of like it, you know what I mean? You got to have some silliness in the AEW book and WWE professional wrestling. Everything can't be serious. I get it. But still, the match was cool. It was solid. It just, nothing on this show didn't have me, get up out my seat. Darby Allin, he had a cool spot where he flew off the top of the cage or whatever into the tables. But man, it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like the emotion with Forbidden Door, I just didn't feel it. I don't know, bro. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that and what y'all think about Forbidden Door. Do you think this pay-per-view was a banger pay-per-view? Was it worth $50? Or do you think it was mid? Do you think it was horrible? Let me know what you think. What do you think AEW is going to do moving forward now? Will Ospreay or Swerve Strickland is out the picture. Who's going to step up? What's going to happen with Kyle Fletcher? Where do you think they're going to go with that storyline? What's going to happen with Hangman Page? Is he going to continue to beef with the Death Riders? Are they going to beat that storyline down for 9 months like they did when Jon Moxley had the title? Or will things get shooken up? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. I'm going to holler at y'all in the comments. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!